in understanding dominion, it has to be understood within the context of how God exercises dominion. And the way that God does things is very different than how man does things. And so, whenever there is a hierarchy present and domination is the result, that's what man's picture of dominion looks like, but that's not God's picture of dominion. And so, in Genesis 1:26, when we're made in the likeness and the image of God, that begs the question, what is the image of God? What does he look like? Well, all throughout scripture, he's shown as a king seated on a throne over the territory of heaven. And so, likewise, all of us and everyone who will ever listen to this, you are made in the image of the King of Kings. He's your king. That makes you a king, my friends. And so you are made to rule and reign as his royal children and governmental ambassadors upon the earth. But then his likeness, what is God like? Well, God is like three persons in one being, co eternal, not one of them ever having pre existed the other, coexistent, you can never see one without the other two being fully present, whether you perceive them or not, and consubstantial, of the same exact nature and essence. And so the likeness of God, three persons, one being, existing within the context of other focused, self giving love.
Other
And
focused, self-giving love.
yes.
I
And
like that.
so when you understand the image of us, oh, we're made to be rulers. But what are we like? We're like other focused, self-giving love. Now all of a sudden this hierarchy, this top down over people, where people are serving us, is flipped on its head to, oh, we Jesus's title is not servant of servants, it's King of Kings, but as
Right.
the king, he outserved all of humanity for all time. So operating in kingship looks not like you coming in high and dominating people. It looks like you coming in low and serving people so that they are elevated. So when we get to dominion, what does governance look like from the image and the likeness of the king? I
Right.
would say that the first picture of dominion that we see in the operation of the Godhead is when the earth is formless and void. It's in a state of chaos and confusion, but it says that the Spirit of God is hovering over the waters, and it is the frequency, the vibration of the presence of God that brings all of that chaos into order, and
Yes.
a territory is formed that is gifted, graced, and I would even say commissioned, charged with prospering humanity. So God comes into chaos, brings it into order, and the end result is something that serves humanity. And so
Yes.
that is what dominion should look like for the representatives, those who represent the king upon the earth, is that true dominion within the context of the kingdom is never having dominion over the individual, any person. That's domination, that's not kingdom,
Right.
but coming in with authority and transformative wisdom into territories, atmospheres, spaces, places, and things. And anywhere that there is chaos, bringing it into order so that all of humanity benefits from it and gets to experience the goodness of God.